about coronavirus. I haven't.
So, again, a very warm welcome to everyone. Thanks for coming. We're just going to have a speech from Jim first, then Gillier, then Eamon, very short, I'm sure, and then myself. So, Jim, I'll give you the microphone here first.
Jim Bob.
I'd like to welcome, you hear me, yeah? I'd like to welcome everyone here. It's a hard place to get to, but when you get to it, it's worth it, you know. It's very hard to get to. We're delighted with Eamon. We're over the moon with Eamon. I know they'll have a happy, like they got off on a good start, and they'll have myself and Madeline, you know, getting great, you know. Eamon comes from a lovely family, the Mirrors, you know. I'll have a few points of Jim Gillier after. So having said that, we wish them all the best. I know they'll have a good life together. There's a lot of problems now with young people starting off, but I have great faith in
Okay, now I'm gonna get Katie now.
I remember when Eamon brought Vanessa up to the house one time, and I asked him about if he got good intentions and all the rest. He says, "Dad, she's a keeper." And she is a keeper. She's been a great girl to us, and gave us the mighty Madeline. So we're not going to make things any longer, so all this, as Jim says, wishes all the best, and Jim Gillier have a good start, so I'll just keep it going.
Who had 2 minutes for the combined speeches?
Short and sweet.
Just a few people to thank first. Well, actually, I'd like to thank Vanessa for marrying me first. Just want to say how beautiful you look today, and little mini Madeline over there as well. Matching dresses. I didn't believe in the vision, but it was good. I'd like to thank Catherine and Gillian and the Rathsallagh staff. I think they put on a great spread today. I'd like to thank Father Val for keeping it real in the church. Fair play to him, he kind of ushered us along, kept it cool. The music, especially in the church, I thought was unbelievable.
Dermot. A van especially, a van's pregnant with twins and she put it all together, took a big load off her mind and it was unbelievable. Give it a last one off Legal Strong. I'd like to Fabio. Fabio! The groomsmen and bridesmaids, all yous, did a great job. The bridesmaids look great. Groomsmen are all right. I'd like to thank Chris, best man, and Natalie, maid of honor. Chief bridesmaid, okay. We got that. Yeah, everyone, anything we asked them to do, everyone just pitched in, did a great job, took some of the pressure off. So it was grand. I'd like to thank just the Cunninghams in general from when I first walked into the, marrying the baby at 10, it was a daunting prospect. But they've never been anything but welcoming and as I say, we're family now, so they're stuck with me as well. And the words, have always gone above and beyond for me, and I love you all dearly. Roisin deserves a special mention. Not only she made her cake, but not only that, she's been a rock for Vanessa over the last few months. Our parents, whatever you did 30 odd years ago, we're here now. Rathsallagh in between. Just going away. Just going to give you a little story about how me and Vanessa met. It was back in my younger, wilder days. I got from memory now, so it could be sketchy. I was still fishing out a haut, and you know what they say about haut fishermen? They're losers and losers. I was on the beer for 2 days anyway, I hadn't had much sleep, I was a bit sketchy. And, I was up with my mate Alan Kelly, he can't be here today, but we were up in Alex's gaff, and he had it was the bank holiday Sunday before, the Halloween was the Wednesday, so we were up there, we were like, we're going into town, everyone's going to be dressed up, so we might as well get dressed up. What are we going to dress up as? So Ad says, well, I have a cream suit that I bought in Thailand, and a straw hat, so you're going as the man from Del Monte. So got all dolled up anyway, into the Tivoli Theatre. Gave me the big one, walked in, only fella dressed up like a right, so the whole Tivoli Theatre thought I was a sap in a cream suit. I got me hat robbed after about 5 minutes. So I was just a sap in a cream suit. Now everyone in there, 99.9% of them thought I was a sap. Vanessa saw something. She followed me into the smoking area. Now, we got separated after that for a few years. She ended up going to Australia, and I started the job I'm actually doing now. So I went to Norway, she went to Australia. Half a world between us, but she was never far from me thoughts, I have to say. Now, so a couple of years later now, I booked into the room, so I was actually on a date. I was living with Rob Murphy in Adele. And booked into her outside Finland, it was on my day. Date didn't last too much longer. But found out she was actually living about 20 metres across the road from me at the time, and didn't know she was single. And from there on out, literally anytime we bumped into each other, we were inseparable. And it took going to a festival another 2 or 3 days on the beer. But came back, and where did we go to see? Republic of Loose. It was loose. Yeah, that's basically 6 years of sensiblism after that. Here we are now, and I just want to thank you all for coming. You're all very welcome, and I love you all.
Good man, Eamon. I can safely say, well, I thought that speech was going to be rubbish. Good man, Eamon. Well done. That was brilliant. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Chris, Eamon's brother, and I'm the best man. First thing I'd like to say is, happy birthday, Vanessa. He is not and happy birthday to Ali as well. Before I talk about Eamon, I'd like to thank a few people first, particularly the newlyweds themselves, for all the hard work and preparation that went into today. I think you'll all agree with me when I say that Vanessa looks particularly beautiful today. And Eamon is scrubbed up decent enough too for a dirty fisherman. A special thanks to both Eamon and Vanessa's parents. I think they're both grateful for your help and support in putting the day together. Big shout out to Chief Bridesmaid Natalie, Laura, Kathy and Louise, Mini Bridesmaid Abby, and of course our beautiful flower girl Madeline. I think it meant a lot to Vanessa to have them all up there today, so that's very good. Sure, they all look the girls Last but not least, I'd like to thank the groomsmen, Connor, John and Renan. Special mention to the lads for organising the stag. I couldn't go because I live in Australia and I couldn't make it back at the time, so I tried to get the dirt on Eamon on the weekends going on and got nothing out of nobody. So either they actually went down the country and just played golf or nobody's talking. And I'll just say it's been a great day so far, so I'm delighted to be standing here on behalf of John Carter. I sent John a message about 2 months ago saying, look, I moved to Australia 7 years ago. Just, I've got a few old stories, but there's obviously been a little bit in between. And he just sent back and said, no, there's nothing. No, nothing. And I wrote back and said, right, what about before that? And he goes, yeah, there were about 10 in, but none of them are repeatable. So it's all my own material, I'll tell you that much. Right, that's the formalities over with. This one, I've got written here the title of it, Vanessa. So, when I was coming back to visit Ireland for the first time, and I'm going to read it, sorry, because otherwise I'll forget it. I was due to meet Vanessa, and I was speaking to Connor on the phone, and I asked him, so what's Vanessa like? He said, yeah, she's sound, beautiful girl, from Bayside, all the rest, no problem. That wasn't supposed to be a joke. But he also said to me, yeah, she's a lovely girl, she speaks her mind, wasn't afraid to voice her opinion. And he said, you'll probably get in an argument with her. I said, well, thankfully that hasn't happened yet. Yes. There was a couple of people that myself and Eamon talked about, shall we talk about people that can't be with us. I think we've all got a few people, everyone knows people that can't be with us today, but one person that Eamon asked, I tell a story about was Bunner. So basically, there's one day Bunner's parked outside the gaff in the silver Fiesta, beeping the horn because Eamon was obviously late and wasn't ready at the time. He was supposed to be ready to go wherever they were going. And Eamon's still inside the kitchen doing a big massive fry up, half a French stick laid out on the counter, and Bunner comes into the gaff, fucking fried eggs all being made, and says, you're not bringing them bleeding runny fried eggs in my fucking car, not a chance. So Eamon picks up a straw, 4 fried eggs, 3 of them, sucks them straight up, one by one. But before he could get to the last one, Buller goes, "Give us a shot of that." And then the last one. So I think Buller would have been missed here today. They weren't too much different. So Buller. Carter just told me don't swear, so I'll try not to. Yeah, so obviously a man for excess, he liked 4 or 5 eggs at once. So one time, myself and Eamon were in the house, and Colin Bernard was there too. Eamon drank 6 shots of whiskey and ended up asleep in the bath while him and Bernard were supposedly babysitting me. Right? So Bernard's leadership at that time was to ring Jan. And when just at the point where John was going to get home, he scarpered. So got home and I was deaf and dumb, 11-year-old. I don't know what happened. I was told. You don't say it. And listen, you just got like that. Anyway, as a few people have said to me when I asked them about the speech, tell them at the time when Eamon, you know, he used to go out on a Friday and come back on a Tuesday. Good man for the session. The lads started calling him the Weekend Warrior. So that was, you know, for obvious reasons, out all weekend, never coming back. Another time he'd been out just for one night, a Tuesday or Wednesday night on school night, right back at our house, 8 in the morning, and he's managed to sneak up the stairs into the bedroom, and where we shared a room at the time, and nobody had heard him come in the gaff there. Sitting on the edge of the bed, trying to get his shoes and socks off, absolutely as drunk as 10 men. Just about gets under the covers, just about in bed, 8:10, John comes in the door to call us for school. No problem. Eamon's asleep, I'm asleep, grand. Comes in, right, get up, and back out the door. Eamon gets up, puts his fucking jumper on inside out, trousers on back to front, straight out the door. Jesus, he's pretty sprightly this morning. John hadn't a clue. I said nothing. Straight down to my nan's gaff. You're not coming across well here at all. When I first saw Eamon in person after Madeline was born, I asked him, you know, so what's it like being a dad? You know, how has it been? Well, obviously I wasn't there, I was in Australia, but I'm back with the christening, and he just said, look, it's deadly once you find the right person. And that was it. Man, a few words. Went sober. But John kept saying to me, you know, you'd want to see Eamon, night feeds, nappy changes, the whole lot. He was unbelievable. Like, he had the best dad you could ever imagine. So, I actually had to check this joke by Colin Ronan Murphy. I said, is that right? He said, yeah. He goes, the Weekend Warrior had become the nappy ninja. So, there we go. I think we'd all agree that Eamon's a great dad, and Eamon and Vanessa are great parents, and I think that Eamon will be a wonderful husband to Vanessa. And I think I just wish us all the best. I think these are going to be absolutely There was one more actually, sorry. Sam, who came down to the house last night, who works with Eamon on the boat. Again, I was like, oh Jesus, Sam, it's not too late. You know, the speech is written, but there's definitely room for more to go in there. You know, you've been working on the boat with Eamon for, I don't know, 10 years, so at least the first 3 years you must have a story. Same response. I've loads of stories, but none I can tell you. I think that's it. We're going to cut the cake after dinner, so let's eat. Let's fucking do it.